We've all heard the term masculine women. In fact, these days we hear about it all the time. So I think you guys have a good understanding of who a masculine woman is, and I don't really need to define that for you. So I'm just going to go straight ahead and sorry. I'm just going to go straight ahead and point out the signs basically, because I used to be one, and in fact I did a video about it, and I will link it up in the cards so you can go watch it. So if you're a masculine woman, you would have some or all of these traits, but I think you are likely to have most of them. Like 9 out of 10 times you would show these signs. So the first thing is, when I was a masculine woman, I never allowed anyone to offer me help, because I took that as a sign that this person wants to dominate me, and because of that fear of having another person dominate me, I always did everything by myself. There are countless times when people offered me help, and not just people, but men. They came to me and they said, "Can I help you carry this?" And I was like, no, I will not let you. I am okay. Even though I was not okay. Even if I was carrying things as heavy as, I don't know, very heavy things, I would still turn down the help, and I'd be very forceful about it, like, I can do this by myself. And I carried on, and they just stood there and looked at me and they walked away, So it was because of this fear of me thinking that they are trying to control me, they are trying to take away my sense of autonomy. So I rarely accepted help, and in the same measure, I rarely asked for help. And those two things go hand in hand with masculine women. They never ask for help and they never accept help. And so if you are one, you likely have instances where you've turned down help for no good reason other than your own suspicions or your own inner issues. And sometimes you might not recognize it. And to be quite honest, I thought at that time I felt powerful for turning them down, because for me it was like, you can't tell me what to do, and you can't I'm not giving you the opportunity or even the allowance to decide anything for me and to carry things for me. So I'm powerful in that sense, and so you can't take advantage of me. Or if you want to try, you really have to try very, very hard. And so that is the one sign. We don't ask for help, we don't allow people to help us, and it drives people away from you, because some people just want to help because they want to help. You're carrying very heavy things, and they just want to help you get to where you are easier, faster, without having to, break your arm, break your leg, or look like, you're carrying the whole world on your back. And so people tend just to stay away from it. They steer clear because that's the energy you're driving. And when they try to extend help, they know it will be rejected. And there is nothing worse than someone trying to advance help to you and you turning them down. That person feels neglected, that person feels rejected, and they don't understand what's happening. Probably they'll think it's because of them, and they would shy away. Once bitten, twice shy. So when it comes to you specifically, they will stay away from you, like literally, because they already know what to expect. So why kind of throw their hands in the fire for you, right? So that's the one thing, and it's unconscious, but you have to be if you're self-aware, you will realize that you've done this. And so you need to be able to pick this out. And if that's you and you don't know about it, just check yourself. And if you realize you do this, just try and I don't know, just find a way, because I don't know how. I knew this for the longest time, and in a video that I'm going to do later, I'm going to explain how I reverse this. So yeah, you're going to have to wait for that. The other sign that you are a masculine woman is when you are always competitive, particularly with guys. Everything for you is a competition. Everything. There is nothing that you just look at and just let it be. Everything is a competition. You want the best of everything. You want, even the trivial things that don't matter, you're always looking to one up someone for no good reason. Even if that person doesn't look at it as a competition, for you in your head it's a competition. I have to be the first, I have to get there first, I have to do this fast. You're always on that. Your brain is always running, always like chasing something and trying to one up someone. And for you, when you accomplish that, you feel great. But the thing is, these are the people, they are not in that competition with you, and they don't even know that you're competing. And if they know that you're competing, they'll be wondering, what's the competition about again? So everything for you is a competition. And if you are in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, you're trying to compete with your boyfriend on, I don't know, opening the door or getting the seat or making orders here and there. So you're always trying to be the one to grab first, be the one to reach there first. And so obviously this energy of competition, it's exhausting. It's also exhausting to yourself, because it's like you want to stop it, but you can't hold yourself back, because you think if you don't do this, you're not going to be in control or something's going to happen. But it's also exhausting to the other person, because they want to be able to play a role in your life, but they cannot do it because you're always there whenever they think that, okay, at least today I think I can open the door, you've already jumped and done that, and so you're always the one who's just, it's crazy and it's not sustainable. And so people just like diminish other people's energy and other people's enthusiasm for doing things for you because of this let me say unnecessary competition, unnecessary edge to everything. You don't relax because of that, and so it just becomes, it's just too much. So again, you have to check yourself if you're doing this, and we're going to talk about how you can reverse this later. The other sign, and I think this will be the final one, is that you're always trying to be on the lead, or rather you're always on the lead. This would sound a bit similar to the competitive edge, the unnecessary competitive edge, but you're always on the lead. You're always taking the lead on everything, every single thing, even the trivial ones. You want to be the one on the lead, even if you don't need to. And again, if you're in a relationship, you're not allowing your man to do the things that he is supposed to be doing, right? Because again, for similar reasons, you want to feel like you have the control. You don't want to relax and stay back and just let other people do things for you. You're always the one who's determining the direction of everything. You're always the one who is issuing orders. You're always the one who is you want to have the final say. And so because of this, it just puts you in this position of command always. You're like the commander on the field at everything, and so this does not really allow you it just gives off the masculine energy, because men are always in a relationship. In a relationship, the place of a man is to lead, right? Some people would say that is patriarchal, but if you look at the dynamics of the relationship, the man and the woman have a place in it, right? And so each of them has to play their role, so that when you come together, it works well. Both of you can't be at the top trying to lead. It's going to be a disaster, because someone has to be led, right? Someone has to kind of take it's like the secondary role, everyone has to be in position, in their own position, so that when they come together, things complement one another, right? And so if you're always the one who wants to be ahead and the guy is there trying to also fill in his position, then you end up clashing with him, and there's no space for him to do anything. And so because of this energy, you're not going to really attract, or rather you might attract but then just lose, not just even a relationship, you might even lose some of your friends. They may think that you're too controlling and that you never let other people have their say and whatnot. So if you're this woman, again, all is not lost. It's very, very possible for you to work on this. If you're looking to change, if you're looking to work on these habits, it's very possible to work on these habits and eliminate them, or at least amplify your feminine side so that you can mute these masculine traits. So if you want to know how to do that, just hang around on this channel, Banter Studio, and I will be doing a video of how I made my transition from showing off the masculine energy to amplifying my feminine side. So that video will be coming up very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Do the needless, like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you very, very soon.